Hello and welcome to ESL Revolution, everyone. My name is Ben, and this is a little video going out to all of my teachers at DCU. Welcome, good morning, happy Wednesday to you all. I hope you're all doing well and safe. Let me just explain the video. I had a request yesterday, actually, from a teacher who was looking to switch their exam into the online format using the LMS system, and he wasn't quite sure how to do it. So I told him that hey, why don't I'll put up a video together so you can actually watch step by step how this is done. Now, you might have things already kind of planned out for yourself. That's fine. This is not to take away anything from that at all. And in the comments below, either on the Facebook page or on the YouTube video itself, if there's anything that I've missed, go ahead and put that as a comment, because I'm bound to miss something. If you already know how to use the exam tab for LMS, then no problem. You can just skip through this. It's not really designed for you per se, but for those who might need it. Now, my suggestion, this is just my suggestion, but I would suggest everybody should be doing this at this point in time because of the Corona uptick. Again, the choice is yours on how you do this, but I would certainly recommend something like this. It doesn't have to be the LMS system to do it. You can do exams in Google Forms. You could do face-to-face exams using Zoom. I mean, there's different ways that you can get around doing that. Sure, for some people it might not be ideal, but this is the hand that we're dealt with. So, I am, as you can see, I am already in the LMS system here, and I have not done my intermediate exams. In fact, I'm going to do those probably on Friday. The advanced and my beginner conversation are already finished, but I'm going to show you two parts to this. First of all, how you start the exam when you have nothing there, all right? And then I'm going to show you kind of what it looks like, at the when it's all put together, when it's all finished. So you've got two things here. You've got exam and you've got question pools. I wouldn't worry about question pools right now. It's not really necessary, so just skip that tab altogether. You can see that there. Just stick with the exam for now. Of course, you need to add an exam. So we go down here and we click the add button. Bing, bang, boom, there it is. Now, we have here, well, first of all, you're going to want to name your exam. So this is intermediate speaking, final exam, term 2, 2020. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Now here it says exam type. Hit this drop down menu and you're going to see that there are three options: quiz, midterm, and final. You obviously want to hit final. If you haven't already done your 5-point quiz, this is where you might want to do this as well. So you do final, you do online exam. Now, here is the date that the exam will be uploaded onto the website. So this is my Tuesday intermediate class. So Tuesday intermediate would be December 15th. My class begins at 11 o'clock. There you go. So that's the time that the students will be able to log into LMS and basically start to access that site. Exam period, again, we want this, and 11 So this is the 15th. Again, we go December 15th here. And what I typically do, or what I've done so far, is I have given 45 minutes for the students to complete the online exam. You want to do this here, 45 minutes. Now down here, random questions. Each student will get mixed of random questions. What this means is, you know, as you're typing in your questions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each student that logs in, they're going to see a different order to their questions. So I would highly recommend that. It's a very good idea. Also, random answers. Okay, so the answers within the exam are also going to be done up that way. That's for multiple choice. One question at a time. This one here I think is actually kind of important because it allows the question to be seen larger, especially if they're on a mobile phone. And there's a little next button down there. They read the question, they answer it, and they click next, and it flips over, and the whole next question comes up on the screen. So I would, you know, in mobile, one question shows per page. So I would recommend doing that, especially because most of the students will be on their mobile phones. Publish points. I don't do that, actually. I don't do that, mostly because I want to be able to see the scores before, because I do have some written answers, and I want to be able to preview those written answers and make sure that the answers are okay. You know, maybe my inputs on those answers might not match something that a student does, but I want to read what they do before the system gives them an answer. So I would say leave that one blank. Again, that's just my opinion. You could do things differently, of course. And then mobile, yes. All right, allow exam to be taken in a mobile. Okay, so that's what we have there. Now, if you have multiple courses where you're doing the same thing, click the save together and you're going to see this. So for example, I have my my practical speaking right here. I'm going to click that because I have another one on Thursday. However, what you need to do is, if you go ahead and do this, it's going to save all of the questions to my Thursday class, but I need to go back and I need to edit my time on the Thursday. So once this is all done, I go in and edit. The Tuesday is the 15th. I would need to edit the time for the 17th on the Thursday. Okay, so keep that in mind there. So I'm just gonna have that all set up, and then I'm going to save. Okay, now this is the basics for your exam now. Okay, so you've laid out kind of the administrative section of your exam. Now you can see here we've got evaluation in student mode. Okay, so you're going to be able to see what the students see as you go through. If you click that button, then you'll be able to see kind of how it's laid out and looks. Now, obviously, we need to add stuff to the exam. So let's go to edit. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Edit. Oh yeah, okay, I'll just do that one. Sorry, my mistake. Okay, so down here, I apologize, I hit the wrong button. So please config exam questions by clicking a button. Manual selection by professor. Okay, that's what I do. Okay, so because I'm going to be adding my own questions. Right here it says add questions. You're also going to see score total. So our final exam is worth 20%. I just do 20 points as my final exam, and that's no problem. So you want to make sure that you're setting your points as you go along. You're setting each point, and then again at the end you get 0. So add questions. Okay, so here is our first question. You see oneth, or first question is being registered, but you see that there's no score here. Okay, here's your points. So this is my first one. This is a 1-point question. Now, if you're doing multiple choice, you have two choices, multiple choice of 4 answers or 5. Honestly, I think 5 is enough. Now this one right here, or this one right here. This first one, this is a single answer only within the multiple choice question that you have. So, my name is Ben. What is the teacher's name? Frank, Ben, Steve, Eric. All right. So there's only one answer. Ben, that's me. Click number 2. I get the answer. But if I click on this one here, that means there's 2 possible answers. Okay. Or there's more than one answer. You'd have to be specific when you write that question that there's more than one answer, or there are 2 answers. Okay. So you could do something like that, where you could say, what is teacher's name? Steve, Ben, Eric, Dr. B. Okay, Dr. B is my nickname. So, not a real doctor though. So that's how, and then you'd pick 1 and 4, or 2 and 4, or something like that. Whatever the case may be. So I would leave this here, unless you want to change up. Making a question more difficult actually is a way. If you want to make a question more difficult, give them more choices. So here you can also pick the level of difficulty, easy, moderate, or difficult, depending on how you feel that question has gone up. Now, what you can also do is you can add the audio files from your textbook into the exam so that you can give them something to listen to. Okay. So you just go where it says MP3 file, 10 megabyte limit, choose file. So you can just click that button. Now I don't have anything up and running right now. Oh, actually, let me see if I do here. Oh yeah, okay. So let's just use this one here as an example. So this is a unit 11 I have written down here. So I will click on this one here. And you're going to see the book, lesson 3, student book, track 95, MP3. There you go. So that file is there. So in here, I put, listen to the following conversation. And answer the questions below. Okay, so that would be your instruction, right? Instruction. Okay, there's the instruction. Now I can put my question in the same one. So question, blah 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 blah, and there it is. Okay. Now, once I've done that, this is a multiple choice. Let's say I put this as moderate difficulty, choice of 4. Now I have example 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the answer sections. So let's say my answer is in, my answer is here. Okay, in number 2, blah 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 blah. Down here, correct answer is number 2. So I'm telling the system that my answer for this question is answer number 2. It will auto score when the students finish the exam. So if you do 20 questions of multiple choice, that means your exam will automatically score all of those, and it's very easy to take that score and just put it into your evaluation at the end. You don't actually have to physically mark anything because it's right there. Now, if you have short answers, which I do, I have 2 short answers at the end of my exam. because I want to give them a chance to reflect on what we've learned. I'm going to look at those answers specifically and score them myself. Okay. But again, that's just the way I'm doing it. If you want to do a full 20 question multiple choice, that's how you do it. So here's the thing here. Then we go down to save, and you have successfully registered. There we go. Now you can see here, I now have 1 point for my exam. Okay, that's how that's done. So you would just go through and do that over and over again until you get to 20. Or however, 20. Now, if I go back to the exam here, I can see this. And now I want to look at student mode. And this is what it's going to look like. So there's the time remaining, right? So the students will be able to see how much time they have for the exam. And then they click the next button and it goes to the next question. Okay, so that's how that is done. Okay, so that's the basics for the online exam tab when you're in LMS. I do hope this helps you out a little bit. If you've got any questions or if you think I've missed anything, please go ahead and add a comment in the Facebook page. I'm sure I've missed something along the way, and I do apologize for that. This video is not a public video on my YouTube channel. This is unregistered, so this is only for the DCU faculty. So please just keep it within us. That's my only caveat for the video. Okay, I hope this helps. Thanks very much, everybody. Do be safe out there. I know you will be. We are almost to the end of things. Yeah, we'll be okay. I know we will. Anyway, take care. Thanks very much, everybody. Have a great day. Happy Wednesday. Peace.